And welcome back. Well, many healthcare fields are in high demand, and that includes physical therapy. So today our focus is on a career as a physical therapist assistant, and we're going to tell you where you can find the right training. Becky Thomas is a physical therapist and program director for the program at Bryant Stratton College, and Bill Lois is a doctor of PT and president of a clinic that employs people with this type of education. Thanks for being here, you two.
Yeah, thank you.
This is great. We were talking during the break. I've been seeing a physical therapist for quite a while, a couple months, and I think it's such an important thing for people to have in their life, especially after an accident or something like that. Let's talk a little bit about the need in healthcare for physical therapists.
Yeah, so physical therapists and physical therapist assistants, it's a great job career. It's for somebody who wants a hands-on career, someone that would like to work in different types of settings. So it really is, there's a need out there for it, especially in
different locations.
Yeah, absolutely,
like
absolutely.
Well, as you kind of break it down, what's the difference between a physical therapist and a physical therapist assistant? Because that's one of the jobs that we're talking specifically about today.
Absolutely. So a physical therapist assistant actually works under the supervision and direction of a physical therapist.
Okay.
But they are also very involved in the rehab of the patient to get them back to their lives. And so they're going to be involved in therapeutic exercises, modalities, just the entire rehab process in itself. Still working under the supervision of the physical therapist.
Well, and I think it's a great career choice for people who really want to help others and that do want something that's hands-on and kind of have a sciencey feel or love physical fitness in the body.
Absolutely.
So talk a little bit about Bryant Stratton's program, and is that why you decided to have that program there, because you knew it was such a high placement level?
Yes, absolutely. We actually just started our occupational therapy assistant program as well as the physical therapist assistant program at Bryant Stratton at our Wauwatosa campus. And what's great about it is that a student is able to come into the program and actually finish in 20 months. So 5 semesters. It is associate's degree, yes. And so we wanted to bring that in. Our Wauwatosa campus is very healthcare based. We have one of the largest nursing programs in the southeastern part of the state, as well as the OTA, the PTA, and medical assisting as well.
I think that's fantastic. So just 5 months, and someone could be doing an assistant program for a PT.
Yeah, 5 semesters.
5 semesters.
Yep, 20 months.
20 months.
Yes.
Okay.
So as long as you go through the program and successfully complete it, you will have your associate degree in that 20 months, and then you can be eligible to sit for the national licensure exam.
Fantastic.
And then practice as a PTA. So.
As part of your program, do you get some hands-on experience? Do you work directly under a physical therapist?
Yes, absolutely. So in the 3rd and 4th semester, you'll actually be going and doing what's called an integrated clinical experience.
Okay.
So that's 3 hours a week. You'll be going into the clinic, and then the last semester, you're actually not on campus. You are working full-time as a student physical therapist assistant under the direction of a physical therapist. And so at Southern Lakes Physical Therapy, they will be taking some of our students on, and the student will be working with a physical therapist or a physical therapist assistant at their clinic.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Bill, talk a little bit about how you use PTAs, the physical therapy assistant, in your practice.
Yeah, we use assistants. We employ assistants at all of our facilities, and we use them throughout the continuum of care when a patient is there. They do everything from lead a patient through the therapeutic exercise program to performing clinical ultrasounds to setting them up with electrical stimulation and other things like checking blood pressure.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, so they really are vital to the practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every single day.
Yep.
What types of patients do you see typically that come to you? I mentioned that I was in an accident, and that's why I sought out physical therapy.
Yep. So at Southern Lakes Physical Therapy and TheraDynamics, we are an outpatient orthopedic practice. So think sprains, strains, total knee replacements, hip replacements. If somebody was to tear their ACL and get that reconstructed, we would see those types of injuries, rotator cuff injuries. So again, outpatient orthopedics.
Yeah. So what type of experience do you tend to like when somebody comes in? Are you typically drawing from, Bryant Stratton? Do you like the PTA program?
We take a number of PT students, and we will start taking PTA students. So there's a high demand for assistants in our area, and we've actually had a difficult time hiring in the past, finding those assistants. So we're excited to see this program blossoming here.
There's lots of opportunity. What are some of the other types of settings that maybe a PTA could find work in?
Sure. Cardiac care is big. Think of somebody who had like an open heart surgery or a heart attack and needing rehab after that. There are neurological type settings, think like somebody who's had a stroke or a spinal cord injury or a brain injury. There's pediatrics, people who specialize in working with little kids. There's a variety of settings. You can see patients on the acute care side, somebody who needs a hospital stay. So there are multiple disciplines that somebody can specialize in.
Yeah. Sounds like there's a huge gamut. You really are going to be able to find an area that you like the best. And if somebody's interested in the physical therapy assistant program, what are the next steps?
So the next steps are, we actually this Thursday have a what's called dessert and discussion coming up. So it'll be at 6:30 p.m. On Thursday, June 9th. And what that's going to be is just a big information session. So how do you apply to our program? What is the type of person that would like a career like this?
Yeah.
And so it's going to just be a good time for students who are interested in the program to come and learn about it. However, if you're not able to come to that, we do have several other information sessions set up. But the best thing to do is RSVP and call the college.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we put the information up. I'm going to give it again so you can come out to the dessert and discussion for PTA. That's right. It's this Thursday from 6:30 to 8 right at the TOSA campus. You do need to RSVP, correct?
That would be great, yeah.
So here's the phone number. It's 414-302-7000. They got to make sure there's enough dessert for you.
Absolutely, yes.
Here's the same phone number to contact Bryant Stratton College so you can learn more or take a tour as well. 414-302-7000 for more. BryantStratton.edu for more information. Thanks so much for being here, you guys.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.